Hey, it's Diana from Diana Marie Home. Today I am re-sharing our original home tour. If you're new here, my name's Diana. I live in an 1800s fixer-upper farmhouse with my husband Kurt and our baby Kaden. I share all about creating cozy spaces on a budget in our 1800s farmhouse. I share a lot of DIY, home decor, all about restoring our farmhouse and gardening. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button. You can also follow along on my blog, dianamariehome.com, or on Instagram at dianamariehome, where I share more behind the scenes, day-to-day life. Today's video is kind of a redo of an old one. The very first video I posted was a tour of our farmhouse when we first bought it almost 3 years ago now. I had no idea what I was doing when I posted that video. All of my photography and video and editing skills are self-taught, and there is definitely a learning curve when it comes to that. One of the main critiques to that original video was the sound quality, and I agree, it was horrible. I just didn't know what I was doing when I was editing, and so the music is way too loud. So something I wanted to do is just redo that video by just re-editing it to make the sound more bearable, and so I'm finally getting around to doing that. Another main question that I've had is, when am I going to give another tour of our farmhouse? What's like an updated tour? And that is something that I really want to do. It's honestly kind of overwhelming because in order to do that, that means my whole house has to be clean, and that almost never happens, let's be honest. For now, you can see a lot of individual spaces on my channel, on my Instagram, and especially on my blog. I've shared everything on my blog of before and afters, but an actual video of what I have done on the house so far is something that I will be doing this year. Our whole house is not done. We are doing this house ourselves on a very small budget. I see our restoration going in phases, and the first phase is really just kind of making the home cozy and pretty and livable. And so that has meant a lot of paint and a lot of caulk and a lot of TLC. The second and third and fourth and fifth phase will be more of the big projects that we can't do on our own, but those are no time in the future. The other part of that is our house is 3,500 square feet, and we do not use our entire home. It's just the three of us, and we probably only live in about half of our home, and that's a little bit less than half is how much we have refinished since we've been here in the last 3 years. Projects have definitely slowed down a lot since having a baby, which is totally fine, but it's also given me more time to create content here, which is why I want to have that updated home tour out soon. So I will be creating a tour of the spaces that we have finished and that we live in, but I just don't have that done yet. So for now, I'm redoing the original tour to make it more enjoyable for you to watch. And if you're eager and want to see more, head to the blog because there are a ton of pictures there that you can check out until I get that updated tour ready for you. With that being said, let's take a trip back in time and check out what this house looked like when we first moved in before we did anything to it. This is our breezeway, and when we walk in, to the right is a door to our attached garage, and to the left is a doorway that leads to our kitchen. To the left here is a stairway that leads upstairs. We'll end up coming down there. We'll look at the kitchen first. This is the view out of our kitchen. It's the field across the street, which is also a part of the property. And then we have a double oven. And this is from the other side of the kitchen. You can see in the back the stairway that we saw when we first walked in. And then off of the kitchen is this room. The previous owner left all of the blankets over the windows because we are in the middle of winter in upstate New York. This is a stained glass window that was originally up here in this main window on the front of the house, and it reads 1899. And that was when the second part of the house was added on, which is the part that we're in right now, and a lot of renovations were made. These are some original pocket doors and a fireplace that needs a lot of work. So if we step back, look at this room. Bay window. And then if we keep walking, there's an entryway. The door facing the roadside of the house. And then another larger room with a fireplace. Some built-ins. And then this door leads to the stairway, which we're going to loop around to, because if we keep walking through this room, this is the original entryway to the home. This is now the original part of the house that was built around 1830. The exact date's unknown. There's a closet under the stairs. And the doorways in this space are all arched. So if I turn around and look at the doorway that we just came through, you can see that that's also arched. These are the doors that are in a lot of my pictures of the house. Okay, now if we keep walking through that entryway, this is another large room. The previous owner replaced all of the windows with custom windows to replicate the original windows in the home to maintain that character. There's another fireplace. The mirror in the fireplace is actually something that we just found in the basement of the home, so that won't stay there. But for those of you who like antique finds, when I wipe away some of the dirt, you can see that it has a beveled edge. It's pretty cool. So I'd like to clean that up and have it be a part of our home. And then when we walk out this door, we have a staircase to the left, and then this room to the right, and you're gonna see how we just are making a loop right now. So that is the other side of the pocket doors. So if we open these up, we'll see the room with the bay window and that stained glass window. Coming back to this room, if we keep walking, we have this space that was added on in 2005 with a door that goes outside. And this is a bathroom and laundry hookups in here. My favorite part is the sink, an old farmhouse sink. We have some very decorative toilet seats. And then when we go back out, right in front of us is the pantry. We have a door that leads to our basement, which is an old stone basement. And we are back at the kitchen. So now we'll actually go up these stairs right here. Breezeway. Lola, what do you think? You like the farmhouse? So now we'll go up these stairs that were off of the kitchen. There's 2 stairways in the house. And we saw the other ones towards the middle of the tour. So when we get to the top of the staircase, there's a bedroom right off to the right. And this is the smallest bedroom in the home. But what I like about it is that when you look out the window, you can see our little bell tower. It's a little bit tricky to see through the screen, but that was added on in 2005 above the attached garage. And the bell really works, which is neat. We have a closet here. One of my favorite parts about this house is that the previous owner worked really hard to maintain a lot of the original character. So it has all of the original flooring, a lot of the original trim, and even things like door handles and the detail on those. Leaving this room, across the hall is another bathroom that was also added on in 2005. Has a shower, another very colorful toilet seat, vanity area, a nice little space, and look at that stool. Came with the house. Again, old hardware, which I love. Okay, leaving the bathroom. So we're back at the staircase that we just walked up. Continuing to go down the hall. We turn right. We have the master bedroom. Walking in here. We have old tin ceilings, a fireplace, and then this doorway, again with that hardware, leads to the master bath, the clawfoot tub, an old mirror. A lot of updates in here, but really nice space. And then looking back into the master bedroom, we can see there was an old closet in that back corner. And then this space that comes off of the bedroom with a nice big closet in there. here you can get a better view of that tile ceiling. And then if we walk back out into the main master bedroom, another view of the tile ceiling. This is the trim work that appears to be throughout the home. We'll leave the master bedroom and walk all the way down the hall. We have another closet space here. There are a lot of closets in this home, which is really nice. And then we get to a space where we have two doorways. So we'll turn into this one. And we have a bedroom with a large closet. And then walking through this bedroom, this is another doorway, is another bedroom that is identical to the one we just went in, just on the other side of the house. There's the other staircase. And if we look in here, the only difference is this old fireplace in this room. I love that old brick. So now we will go out this door and actually go back down this. This is the second staircase, and we'll go down here. And you'll see we'll end up near one of the larger rooms, and then this room with the pocket doors. Thanks for hanging out with me today and taking a trip back in time, seeing what this house was. It is crazy to see how far we've come. Sometimes it can feel like we haven't gotten a lot done or overwhelming because there's still so much left to do, but it is fun seeing where we started and just really recognizing all of the work that we've put in. So thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see you in my next video.